What is up, guys? It is Joe here, and today I'm bringing you my WWE top 10 wrestlers who I believe deserve a main event push. Let's get right into the video. Whoa, don't start yet. Okay, I forgot to mention something. Is that okay? Is that okay? Can I do that? Okay, right, thanks. Basically, what I mean by main event push is not necessarily them becoming the champion, but them being in the main event scene. So people like Samoa Joe, people like Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman will not be on this list. I know they haven't held the Universal title yet, but they are in the Universal title picture, so they are in the main event. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Get into the video. Okay, so kicking things off straight away, coming in at number 10, we have the awesome one, the A-lister, The Miz. Now, I believe Miz deserves a main event push because I feel like his WWE days may be coming to an end soon. That might just be me. The Miz is a great... He's a good wrestler. He is phenomenal on the mic, and I believe I would like to see him hold one more WWE Championship. Not Universal Championship, WWE Championship. Number 9. Okay, so coming in at number 9 we have Rusev. So, I want Rusev to have a main event push because really he's been in the US title picture for his whole WWE career. I mean, since he's come up, that's the only title they've made him focus on really, and I believe he has the potential to be a WWE champion. And also making him WWE champion, it might not work, but it might do. I mean, they've done it with Jinder Mahal with India. It might make more Bulgarian viewers come in to tune in and think, oh look, our countryman is the WWE champion. Because I know for a fact, if Wade Barrett or Neville became WWE champion, I would tune in every week, no matter what. So, that might just be me. Hey ho, number 8. Now, my number 8 pick may be one that you guys will disagree with, and I think some of you may disagree, some of you may agree. Kane. Kane's my number 8 pick. I want him to be in the main event picture because he is a monster, and he's proved before he can be in the main event, and he hasn't held the WWE Championship since long ago, and I mean, it's obvious. People like Kane, Big Show, Mark Henry, their careers are coming to an end soon. And WWE, I feel Kane deserves to hold either the Universal or the WWE title. Personally, the WWE title will be better for him, but he is the big red machine, so maybe the Universal title, I'm not sure. But I definitely think they should give him a proper send-off by one last title reign. Number 7. Okay, so my number 7 pick is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Now, he's in the current tag team with Matt Hardy, but it's obvious they both came back because they want to finish their careers in the WWE. Matt has never been shit. Now, Jeff has been champion a couple of times before, I think twice. He's been WWE champion and World Heavyweight champion. So he's basically held all of the top 2. However, I do think he would... I feel like they should split Matt and Jeff up, put Matt on SmackDown, leave Jeff on Raw. Obviously, hopefully they do the broken gimmick. I mean, once they've finished, so maybe in like a year's time or something like that. Give Jeff the Universal title. Now, I know some people may be thinking, no, Jeff deserves to be WWE champion again. Jeff's never held the Universal title, and it is currently the best title on Raw. Not aesthetically, but you know, in WWE terms, it is the top one. So, plus I think Jeff suits the Universal title. I mean, it sort of fits with his... I mean, he likes wearing multicolours, doesn't he? And I don't know, a vibrant belt may suit him. So yeah, Jeff Hardy for Universal Champion. And speaking of Hardys, my number 6 pick is... Yes, number 6 is Matt Hardy, yes. Now, I believe that Matt Hardy is wonderful, and I had a premonition that he will be WWE Champion. And Mr. McMahon will like that. He will like it, otherwise he will be made obsolete. Matt Hardy deserves to be the WWE Champion. and he will delete everyone in his path, put him on SmackDown, delete Jinder Mahal, delete Shinsuke Nakamura, put the championship on Matt Hardy before he finishes his career. Wonderful! Okay, so coming in at number 5, we have the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. Now, Cesaro's currently in a tag team with Sheamus, obviously. I mean, they're the current WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. However, once they split, I do believe Cesaro deserves to be at least Universal Champion. I mean, obviously, deep down, everyone knows that the WWE title is better than the Universal, no matter how much they promote the Universal and try and make it outdo the... It's the WWE Championship. It's the championship that represents the company. I really don't. Unfortunately, I feel like Vince is going to treat Cesaro like he did Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens was a great Universal Champion, don't get me wrong. But I don't believe Vince feels that Cesaro or Kevin Owens can be the face of the company, if that makes sense. Now, I mean, for Kevin Owens, it's just body shaming. Because Vince thinks that Kevin Owens is fat, when really it doesn't matter about what they look like, it's how good they are in wrestling. But anyway, I mean, I don't think Vince likes Cesaro very much. Now, that's not confirmed or anything, that's just me going off of things I've heard and how they've been treating Cesaro. But anyways, I'd love to see Cesaro as at least Universal Champion. So WWE, make it happen, please! At my number 4 spot, I have to show off Dolph Ziggler. Now, I know Ziggler's had opportunity and opportunity and opportunity, but I generally feel like he is bored of WWE now. He wants to move on to bigger and greater things. So, I mean, he worked his arse off in WWE, and I'm saying this at like he's left already. He hasn't, but he did work his backside off. I mean, seriously. 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, I think 5-time Intercontinental Champion, not sure about that. Money in the Bank winner. They have treated him okay, but when they push him, his push goes... It skyrockets, and then it just drops, and then he's back to the mid-card. I don't know, I personally feel like Dolph Ziggler maybe should have won the WWE title at SummerSlam last year, because that little build-up they had, where over the few weeks he was like getting angry and stuff. They should have made him win the title, but no, they just won dirty deeds. That was the end. Dean Ambrose retained. But anyway, yeah, I definitely 100% think Ziggler deserves a WWE title shot, or no, just a match, WWE title match. He deserves to be in the main event scene, but I mean, I feel like there's not really a place there for him unless he's WWE champion. So, yeah, that's that. Coming in at number 3, we have Bray Wyatt. Now, personally, I don't know what to say about Bray now. I think he's a dead character now. Whenever there's a Bray Wyatt segment on Raw, I normally skip, and that's sad, because I did like Bray Wyatt, and I was so happy for him when he finally won the WWE Championship at Elimination Chamber this year. But they moved him over to Raw, and that wasn't a smart decision. What they should have done is kept him on the same brand, done the House of Horrors match, make for the WWE Championship. Bray wins the championship back off Randy, and then has a good run, and then maybe Randy can go away and do whatever, because the only reason he won the Royal Rumble on the championship was so they could pay him back for what Lesnar did to him at SummerSlam last year. But I'm done ranting now. I would love to see Bray Wyatt as a big character again, but I don't think it's going to happen. But this is just what I think should happen. So Bray Wyatt, I prefer to see him in the main event scene at least. Maybe pick up the Universal title at some point, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So number 2. My number 2 spot is Finn Balor. Now, what the fuck, WWE? And I'm sorry for the language, but seriously, what are you doing with Finn? He's the first ever Universal Champion. He's been back since WrestleMania, and he hasn't got his Universal title rematch. He never even lost the belt. What is going on? Finn deserves the Universal title. It's literally, at SummerSlam it will be 1 year since he won the Universal title, and he hasn't had the rematch. It's like oh my days. Like, seriously. I mean, I would love to see Brock Lesnar Finn Balor. I don't think Lesnar's going to win at SummerSlam personally. But, I mean, once this feud is done with Bray, I mean, Finn has just been booked badly. He had a feud with Elias that I didn't care about. Now he's having a feud with Bray Wyatt that I don't care about. Just please give him the Universal title. Build him up again. Put him in the main event scene again. Finn for Universal Champion. Hashtag Finn for Universal Champion. Tweet it out, people. Okay, people, it's time for my number 1 pick. So the person I believe should have a main event push is James Ellsworth. I'm joking. Number 1 is Sami freaking Zayn. Now, Zayn deserves he just deserves a push. Just give him a push. He lost to Mike Kanellis on SmackDown. He lost to Aiden English. What is going on with Sami Zayn? He deserves so much better. He's a former NXT champion, for God's sake. I mean, it's so sad when you look back at what's happened to Sami Zayn. I mean, I personally think he should have won Money in the Bank, because he would have been the first face Money in the Bank in a while to... I feel like he would be that person to say, no, I'm having a match at this certain time, at this pay-per-view. Or, you know what I mean? It's just Sami Zayn deserves to be WWE champion. I feel like he should have a US title or a Intercontinental title run first, maybe, instead of just skyrocketing him into the main event like they have done with Nakamura. However, I do want Nakamura to win. But anyways, that's beside the point. Sami Zayn deserves a main event push. Simple as. He's probably the hardest worker, or one of the hardest workers there. He plans out his matches. He everything. I can compare myself to Sami Zayn. He has to have it all spot on, otherwise he won't like it. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, be sure to leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll stay tuned for more wrestling content, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.